Hello, beloved. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Matt from Matt Multimedia. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Matt from Matt Multimedia. Today, we gather not just to mourn, but to reflect. 16 children, young, innocent, full of promise, lost their lives in a tragic accident, yet the death were met with silence from the highest office of our land. Meanwhile, the nation weep openly for government officials lost in helicopter crash. This disparity is not just heartbreaking, it is unacceptable.
Involving the crash of a military helicopter this morning around the Adansi area in Ashanti region. Government regrets to announce the demise of the following persons in the tragic crash. The President and government extends our condolences and sympathies to the families of our comrades and the servicemen who died in service to the country. All flags are to fly at half-mast until further notice. Thank you.
Children are not just our future. They are our present. They are the heartbeats of every nation. The reason we build schools, dream of progress, and fight for justice. When a country fails to mourn its children, it fails to honor its souls. Let us remember what happened in the United States in 2012. After the Sunday Hook Elementary School shooting, President Obama addressed the nation within hours, calling for change and mourning each child by name. Pakistan. In 2014, after the Peshawar school massacre, the government declared 3 days of national mourning and launched sweeping reforms in education and security. Right in Nigeria in 2014, the Bring Back Our Girls campaign, after the girls' abduction, became a global movement, forcing the government to respond under international pressure. These nations understood that the death of a child is not just a family's tragedy. It is a national emergency, and yet in Ghana, the death of 16 children in Obogu was met with silence. No presidential address, no national mourning, no flag at half-mast. But for the helicopter crash that claimed ministers, the response was swift, ceremonial, and deeply felt. This is not just to diminish the loss of our leaders, but it is to say a child's life is not less valuable than a minister's. We must, as Ghanaians, demand better. For every Ghanaian child be treated as national treasure. Their lives must be protected, their death must be mourned, and their future must be prioritized. Let this be the moment we say never again. Our children are our priority. Should it take Okatachi Afrifa to speak and to condemn the government for the government to react and make the move? Should it take Okatachi Afrifa to speak and criticize the government before the government does what is right? Should it take the citizen to criticize the government that what they are doing is wrong for them to come back and do what is right in our country?
Nemom so we leader now who empathy mama for now. So one accident is in and kola 16 wa. You must feel the pain. You must feel the pain. Esa yo ya. You know say nka tiam da se. Some kind wako. Why? Now gender minister na ese pamono. She has no business being a gender minister. She lacks what it takes to lead such a sensitive ministry. There is a reason here you said that a whole ministry for youth, gender and children. Because children are the most vital part of every nation's development. And we sit down and we trivialize such issues.
Why do we have leaders occupying those positions? These are the lives of children that also matters. It should not take the death of a minister. It should not take the death of a special leader. It should not take the death of leaders in our country for our government to recognize and to make the whole nation mourn. But every life is very crucial, vital, and important in our country. Let's go listen to Okatachi's free first comment he made that made the government to move and to sympathize with the families of those children.
Nkola 16 ewu bogu no womu wo nya ya nchen wo mo so ye Ghana fo wo so ye nipa ni yatimi atena wiase na oman ya yatim obi nkola 16 ewu 16 ewu ewo bogu asante achi bogu obi ebesi ne yentimi nya either president and now vice president e ma ne nko ho enko kan kire ma before election year nko mbeko Nakajo mama na ye busy o mame mame batan na timitina ho enkola 16 for our own negligence as a nation, our recklessness as a nation, not the two major cities of our country yentimi dualizing ema ye negligence nti enkola 16 ewu in a day obi yentimi anko pankola na mame no papa no acho sabre nkesa kajo mama anasa mame drew ho power macho say as a nation we are sorry. Exactly. So we are sorry. See yentimi creative rules papa. As a nation we are sorry. Say yentimi dualize your roots. As a nation we are sorry. Say yentimi atena in a day 16 kids ewu. Akoye omane boama and ye kan ho asem. Akoye Mutala Muhammad and ye kan ho asem. Akoye Dr. Samuel Sapon ye kan wasem ekoye nkola maako maame ba ko yese ne yamuma be for ni nyina wi. A nation could not say sorry to such people. Besi ne wu yentimi nya President Mahama entimi nya maame e ma ne nko boguo enko hwe manfo nanim, and that is nation building. It is not all about bricks and mortar. And ye sit down ha yenye rose wa ha. How well do you connect with the people? Exactly. So, we should bow down our heads in shame as a nation. Say it to me at now. Then call 15. Mobile President Mama first time. Let me catch up with President Mama. Share then she be President Mama first time near to my moi. Asante Mampong. Or baby that sorry ye. Not ni fie ashe. Ne kunu. Ne mabe miensa. Ne kunu ne mame. Ene onwa ne mame ne papa. Me, some leader of the nation. I can make a show by any. If said the kind of trauma this person will live with, that person can never love our nation. To question and impanacho said the nation is sorry. See, to me, a year fire service ye. Now to me, lose who bush in a day. That is what leadership is about.
It takes a weak-minded government. It takes a government without soul. It takes a government without heart to keep silent over a tragedy such as the death of these 16 children in our country. A nation who cares about its people, a nation who cares about the future of that nation, will never keep silence on issues like that. I was touched to the core. I was touched to the soul when I heard that news that the government was silent upon the death of these children, but then flew and organized mourning for the demise of the government officials and these military men in this helicopter crash, prioritizing the life of leaders over the life of the local people. The leaders are there to serve these local people. The leaders are there to serve the children. So if a child dies, if children of that magnitude, that number dies in a single day, in a single moment, it is a national concern and investigation must be done, but nothing has been done about it. But the death of these government officials has prompted the government to run into investigating. This is a country that we believe has a future for the young people in our country. Is this a country that we can beat our chest and be boastful of and say to ourselves that we are proud Ghanaians? I feel ashamed sometimes to call myself a Ghanaian, because looking at what our leaders are doing, looking at what the people are doing, looking at what is going on in our country, and you think about it, you reflect about this, and you say to yourself, what a government, what a country. And we will have people come and praise the government, and we will have people come and criticize Okateshe Frifa, and we will have people come and criticize and say evil and ill about people who think about the goodness of this our nation. It hurt me so much to have leaders like that in our country. It hurts me so much to have leaders like that in Africa, that we look unconcerned. We have lost the human part of us as Africans. We have lost the humanity. We have lost the human part of us as human beings, of as black people in our own country. That evil is committed daily against each other, and we say nothing about it. Is this a country that we want for the future generations to come after us? Let's say no to evil and wrongdoing in our country, and let's be realistic and truthful to ourselves. God bless you. Stay peace and stay safe. Bye-bye. From Matt Multimedia, we wish the families our deepest condolence for the 16 children who passed on. And also for our ministers and our government officials who lost their lives in the helicopter crash. We wish them, the families they've left behind, our deepest condolence. And we wish that such tragedy will never and ever happen in our country.